It's that rhythm that makes your body rock. How y'all feeling, man? Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this is the daily, the daily go get 'emism show. And we here late night, early morning, however you want to term it, but we are here and we got some good stuff to talk about, at least for a couple of minutes, at least for a couple of seconds, at least until y'all start falling asleep or getting on up. Today, we are talking about when your home is not a safe space. When your home is not a safe space. And I'm not talking about physically safe. But you know, wherever you live, where you call home, whether it's a house or an apartment or a room or a loft or a townhome or a castle or a mansion or a cave or a hut or whatever, it should be a place where you can express yourself freely. You should not have to go to somebody else's house or wait till you leave your home in order to be able to express the way that you feel or the things that you think. At least that's the way I look at it. I mean, am I wrong? Could I possibly be wrong about that? But that's how I feel. When your home is not a safe space, now there are many reasons that your home could wind up not being a safe space, and we're going to go over a bunch of those. Well, I don't know about a bunch, but we're going to go over some reasons why your home might not be a safe space. And when I say a safe space, you know how when you are talking in a forum and it may be sensitive material, you know, things that might offend some people or that may, you know, have buzzwords in it or may cause unwanted attention, and somebody might say to you, well, you know, this is a safe space, like you can talk here, you don't have to bite your tongue, you don't have to hold back what you want to say, you don't have to limit your expression, you can go ahead and tell it like it is, you can express how you feel, and nobody is going to judge you, nobody is going to kick you out. Nobody is going to make you feel unwelcome or uncomfortable. This is a safe space. So if you have something to say about them, this is the place where you say it. If you have something to say about that, this is the place that you say it. So that should be where your home is. That should be, or that should accurately describe where you lay your head down or where you rest up or where you know, I mean, come on. If you can't talk in your own crib, where you going to talk? Where are you going to talk? I sit in front of this camera every day or every night or however it is, you know, these strange times that we've been doing it this week. But my house is a safe space. I don't have to keep my voice down. I don't have to watch what I say. You know, I mean, I guess it's easier when you live alone, but even when you live alone in an area where I live, there are still ways and reasons that it might not be safe to say what you really feel or what you really think, because the walls talk. Some people have like surveillance systems, so they have cameras and microphones in their houses because they have a home monitoring system and things like that. Honestly, I don't go for that. I don't really think that that's cool. I don't mind a home alarm, but I don't necessarily want you to be able to hear my conversations and be able to get a look at what's going on inside the house. I don't know. But security is security, and that makes some people feel like it is a safe space. And I'm glad that they feel that way, because where you live should feel or should perceptively be a safe space, regardless of whether you know that somebody else is peeking in, big brother looking down on you, whatever the case may be. If you feel like it's a safe space and you feel like it's a place where you can talk, then you should be able to run with that. All right. So that might be one of the reasons why you may not consider it to be a safe space, even if it really is a safe space overall. Like, there are no predators, there are no intruders, There are no assailants. There is nobody there that's going to try to lay hands on you or harm you in any way. So it may be a safe space, feeling place in your mind for those reasons. But what I'm talking about is expression. You know, if you've ever lived with somebody that won't allow you to say the things that you want to say, or that may judge you harshly, or that may make you really hesitant or reluctant to really say exactly what's on your mind. And I'm not saying that you are one of those people who always says or always has to say what's exactly on their mind at that particular time. You know, some people always talking about some, yeah, well, you know, people be mad at me because I tell the truth, because I be telling the truth. You know, that people don't like when you tell the truth. And the truth that they telling is all ratchet stuff, is all demeaning stuff, is all negative, it's all derogatory. None, you know, good things are the truth too. Love is the truth. It's a very, very truthful and revealing and actual authentic thing. Yeah, love. So is affection. So is friendship. So is family. So is unity. So are good feelings. So is a promotion. So is a raise. So is a graduation. So is a congratulations. All of those things are just as real as anything else. But we don't, you know, for some reason, and I blame the hip hop community for this, we don't look at things are positive, as being real. But we absolutely 100% are quick to label something that's negative or painful as being real. Oh, it just got real. What was it before? Hey, what's going on, Care Bear? Thanks for coming on through. And Stacy White, it's good to see you too. No doubt, and thank you. And also Fatima Shamia. Thanks for coming through. Oh, that's Faithima. Wait, let me make sure I got that right. Make sure I got it right. Yeah. Faithima. Do you pronounce that like Fatima? And it's Shimla. I want to make sure I say your name right. Please excuse me. Pardon me 1,000 pardons if I butchered your name or if I mispronounced it in any way. But anyway, safe space. You may live with someone who makes you feel like your home is not a place where you can talk about the things that are on your mind. It may be because of your lover. It may be because of your spouse. Sometimes it may be because of your children. It's not a safe space. Like, I can't talk about these things around my children. Like, you may have something going on outside of the home that you would not want your children to hear. And you know our kids like to be all up under their parents and stuff like that, especially when you get on the telephone. They want to be listening. They want to be interrupting. They want to be vying for your attention. You know how it is. You know how it is. Your kids might not be paying you no mind until you get on that phone. And now it's like, yeah, mom, I need this. I said, Dad, can you give me a kiss? I said, can you come over and give me some attention? Can you help me with my homework? I ain't trying to be a jerk. But anyway, it may not be a safe space sometimes. You know, you may be discussing like one of your children's birthdays coming up or some type of surprise or whatever like that, you know, Christmas presents, whatever. You may be discussing some things like that, and you may be planning and getting those things together. You don't want the kids to hear you because they're not supposed to know what they're getting. And, you know, and that's regardless of whether you raise your kids to believe in Santa Claus or anything like that. My mom always hid the presents until it was time for them to be open, you know. So until she wrapped them, put them under the tree and all of that kind of stuff, we weren't supposed to know what we got, even though we always found out. We knew where she hid the stuff. Stuff was big back in the day. Remember, presents, you know, presents are small now. They come in small packages because it's mostly electronics and gadget things like that. But back in the day, you had to assemble things. It was some assembly required. Put a bike together. It came in a big box. Put a Holly Hobby house together. It came in a big box. put a Barbie car together. It came in a big box, stuff. Anyway, so, but you may not be able to say certain things around your children, but you may not be able to say certain things around your spouse or your man or your woman or whatever, because maybe they're jealous, maybe they're suspicious, maybe they take things the wrong way because they're extremely sensitive. And when somebody is really sensitive and you are sensitive to their sensitivities, then you're going to try not to talk the way that you really think or the way that you really feel around them, just as a courtesy to them. One thing that you don't really want in your home is a whole lot of chaos, a whole lot of yelling and screaming and arguing and going back and forth and blaming and suspicion, and you don't want to deal with all of that. So in order to avoid that, because that makes your house not a safe space to talk, I cannot talk freely when I go in the house. So you know how you may talk on the phone until you get home, and maybe your conversation is not finished when you pull up. So some people who know that their house is not a safe space may drive slower as they start to approach their home. And maybe they sit in the car and finish their conversation for another 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes before they come in the house. And some people may not even feel like in front of their house or in their driveway is a safe space, because you're where people can see you. Your people can see you. The kids see you in the car. Mom, Dad, why are you in the car? Can I get in the car? Are you going somewhere? Are you coming in the house? So it might not be a safe space. You may have a jealous lover that's looking for your car when you pull up. So you pull up, it's like, well, why it took you so long to get out of the car? Or maybe they come down, if they see you through the window, they've been peeking through the window to see if you come home, if you came home, and maybe they might come out to greet you like, hey, well, you stuck in the car? You all right? You having a seizure? Should we dial 911? You having a heart attack? Are you suffering a stroke? Should I administer CPR? What's going on? So yeah, your crib might not be a safe space. Thanks for them hearts, y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah, so if your crib is not a safe space, you may have to do all of your talking outside of the crib, outside of the house, away from where you live, because your house is not a safe space. You can't talk in front of your man. You can't talk in front of your woman. It be sending your conversations, your private conversations, or your personal conversations. It's not always private, but it might be personal. They want to be all up in. They damn near want you to put your phone on speaker. Like, yo, can I talk? Can I talk to my peoples? Can I talk to my friends? Can we? Your house may not be a safe space. It's not a safe space. So what do you do when your home is not a safe space? What do you do? Where do you turn? How do you handle it? Where do you go? What's the plan? How do you strategize that? How do you strategize, being able to get your shit off verbally, mentally, emotionally? We take cell phones for granted because they're right here in our hands, and we can call long distance. We can play games. We can search the internet. We can surf. We can mess around with apps and all of that kind of stuff. We can do whatever we want to on these devices. And because we take it for granted, we have taken away a lot of the privacy. We've taken away a lot of the privacy. In the days before, imagine if it was a way, if there was a way to have social media without cell phones, like back in the day when MySpace was going on and a lot of people didn't have a cell phone, they would actually have to come home and get on their computer. Imagine if you didn't have the cell phones. I wonder if the expectations of privacy and of transparency would be the same. You know how like a lot of couples feel like, well, a lot of people feel like if you're involved with somebody, you should post pictures of y'all together and things like that. It's a judgment call. I don't necessarily support it. I don't necessarily condemn it. I feel like if that's what you want to do and you and your man or your woman are comfortable with that, then have at it. Do your thing. Do your thing. However, I think that if we were still using phones that had telephone wires, I'm not sure if we would expect that to happen. The whole trajectory of our expectations have changed over the years. Yo, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is the Daily Go-Getterism Show. We do this every single day, kind of like around this time, but it wasn't like this around this time before, but it is now. I'm your host, Sun752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. Please hit the like button. Please share the show and please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you can know whenever we come on because we're gonna pop up and we're gonna pop up every day. And don't be shy about the the super chat. You know what I mean? Hit the super chat. Don't be shy about hitting the super chat. But anyway, yeah, when your home is not a safe space, a lot of people have experienced this. Even people that were close to me. You can notice when somebody really isn't able to say the things that they want to say around their spouse, around their loves, around their peoples. Man, my brother used to talk to me when he was on his way home. And as soon as he got home, he would talk for a few more minutes. Then he'd be like, I talk to you later. I used to always be like, well, what you can't talk in the house? And we wasn't talking about nothing private. We wasn't talking about, like he wasn't, cheating on his wife or nothing like that. Or we wasn't talking about no extracurricular freak shit or nothing like that. So I was like, but evidently his crib wasn't a safe space. You got a big house, a nice house. You make a decent living. But guess what? Your house is not a safe space because you can't talk to your brother, your blood brother, on the phone in front of your wife. Thought it was wild. I thought it was weird. Like I'm thinking about another scenario where it'd be like, if you're talking on the phone and you're home, and you have your wife and your nephew. What I mean? I'm on the phone. I'm like, yo, man, tell my nephew I said, what's up, man? Tell him I'm gonna come holler at y'all pretty soon. I'm gonna shoot on down there and talk to you. Nah, because he never talked. He never talked when he was in the house. I had to catch my brother outside the crib. When he pulled up to the crib, no talk. Now, I'm not there to visually see what's going on. So there's no telling. There's no telling what was going on. For all I know, he could have had a secret phone that he talks to me on, but when he gets in the crib, he might have you just never know. I don't know about y'all. My imagination runs wild, and I'll be thinking about all kinds of scenarios because the conversations that me and him had just weren't the type that needed to be hidden. So I said, there may be something going on that I'm not privy to. Like they got different information. It goes the way it goes. What's up, Trey Baby and Roberto Vera? Roberto Vera. Thanks for coming through, y'all. Appreciate it. But yeah, so yeah, when your home is not a safe space, what do you do when your home is not a safe space? And are there techniques that you can employ? Are there things that you can do to make your house or your home a safer place? What can you do? How can you handle that? Because I think that communication is the key. And I don't know. Now I'm just gonna put this out there. If y'all don't think that this is a good idea, please let me know. You do not have to agree with me. I'm very good. I'm very good with agreeing to disagree, or as I like to say, agreeing separately. We ain't gotta agree to disagree. We just agree separately, But I think that if you talk to your partner, your man, your woman, your spouse, your roommate, whoever is keeping your home from being a safe space for you to express yourself, if you let them know that that's the way you feel, like I feel like I can't even talk on the phone to you, in front of to my family or whatever, and it makes me uneasy. It makes them uneasy because they're wondering why they always have to talk to me or call me out when I'm outside the home, and I don't even know if you know that I haven't been coming inside the house when I'm on the phone or whatever, or that I never talk to my family when I'm at home. It almost makes me look suspicious or whatever. But the reason that I don't is because the times when I did talk to them, here you're asking me questions about what I'm talking to them about, and that's a conversation between A and B, and you seeing your way in when you should really see yourself out. I love you, baby, and I cherish and adore you, but at the same time, you are making it hard for me to be able to get my shit off verbally. Like, I can't talk in front of you. I can't talk in front of you. Man, I don't really like that. So what can we do? Like, I don't do you like that. I don't ask you what's going on with you. We got trolls coming through. It's okay. But come on, trolls. Can I get some super chat? Can I get a super chat? Can you subscribe to the channel? Hit the notification bell. Share the show. Ashton J Crazy says, yo, son. Oh, you said, I just ate a whole bag of gummy laxatives. What do I do? Wow. And what up, Draco? Thanks for coming through. Gummy laxatives? I've never heard of gummy laxatives before. I thought he was going to say, first of all, I thought he was saying I look like I just ate a whole bag of gummy bears. So that's what I get for not reading the whole thing before my thoughts ran away with me. But I'm glad I did that, because that kind of shows how things can go at your crib and make it not be a safe space. Things like that. Predicting what somebody is going to say before they say it, or thinking that or reading into things instead of actually listening and things like that, listening to respond instead of listening to gain the information. It happens. And dealing with somebody who's extremely insecure, dealing with somebody who is always on edge, dealing with somebody who's really, really fearful of leaving you or being abandoned, well, fearful of you leaving them or you abandoning them. I don't know if y'all have ever dealt with somebody with abandonment issues, but trust me, they will make your space a very, very unsafe feeling space, because they're always on edge. They always think that you're plotting to hurt them, plotting to leave them, plotting to leave them behind. Can we get some likes? Can we get the likes up? Can y'all like the show? Can I get a few likes? We got 14 people in here and only 2 likes. A lot of fluctuating numbers. What we got? Ashton J Crazy says, what type of content do you do? Well, we do a lot of different content. Draco says, that's a true living hell, but you can't live without them. It's funny that you say that you can't live without them. I guess if you love them, you can't live without them. But what if you're not in love with them yet? Or you're not in love with them like you used to be before? What happens then? What happens? You know how like on the internet people are always talking about at the first sign of trouble, I'm out. I can't be dealing with no toxic people. I can't be dealing with nobody who ain't who you know, you supposed to be his peace, not his whatever, you know. Draco said that's another story. Okay. That's another story. Okay. All right. Well, I think that when you really, really love somebody and you care about them, and I mean care about them in terms of taking them into consideration and being considerate of their feelings, that's a hard thing to deal with when you know that they're extremely insecure and they're always going to be nervous and suspicious that you cheating, that you're hurting them, or out to get them, or out to play them, and all that. It makes it difficult. But it can get deep. It can get deep. When I say that your home, or when your home is not a safe space, I've known people, and you may have known people who had this done to them too. Have you ever known somebody who was always trying to catch their lover in a lie or in a cheating situation? So they set up surveillance equipment in the crib, secret cameras, hidden cameras, I should say, recording devices. Throw the recording device under the bed, near the couch, under a chair or something like that, in a place that's open, but at the same time kind of hidden, like it's hidden in plain sight. Recording everything that goes on in the house all day, and they watching the cameras and they listening to the audio and all of that, trying to catch you in a lie, trying to catch you talking to somebody else, trying to catch you cheating, trying to find evidence of infidelity. That's not going to make your house a safe space. That's very unsafe. And that might explain why you in the car talking to your mom. You in the car talking to your mom for a half an hour, 45 minutes after you came home from work. Let's say you live 15, 20 minutes away from your crib. I'm sorry. You work 15, 20 minutes away from your crib. You got off of work at 4:30. You don't get in the house till 6:30. 20 minutes to drive home. Another hour and a half to finish your conversation. Because if you talk in the house, it's all going to be recorded. Because you know that your partner has set up crazy surveillance equipment. That ain't cool. But your house is not a safe space. You can't talk in your house. Everything is going to be blown out of proportion, taken out of context in your own crib, because you can't talk in your own crib. It ain't right. Yeah, Ashton J. Crazy says secret cameras is kind of messed up. It definitely is. And of course, they're not going to tell you that they set up the cameras or that they put the listening devices in there. They're going to do it because they're looking to catch you. They're looking to catch you. So how is it that you love me? You say you love me, or I say I love you, but you setting up. You love me, but you don't trust me. And you know how they say, in order to love somebody, you got to trust them. Well, that's proof positive that that's not the case. Yeah, I love you. I can't live without you, and I'm so afraid that you're going to leave me. And I just love you. But I don't trust you as far as I could throw you. So I'm always going to be thinking that you're out here trying to do something, trying to see somebody else making a baby or having a baby by somebody else, and it's just not right, and all the stuff that I've been through. And why would you make me feel like yeah. Let me see. Let's see. Gutu. She said, kindly call my name, please. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. I need y'all to do something. Let me know where y'all are listening from. Because where I'm from is 4:08 in the morning. I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the United States on the East Coast. Let me know where y'all. Okay, Kanye in Paris. All right, Draco says, yeah, I got that situation. Hold on. I got that situation last year. I don't see the point on doing that. It's so accurate, brother. Oh, so on point. Yeah. Ashton Crazy says, if you're that suspicious with the person you're in a relationship with, I don't think you should be in a relationship. That's the thing. That's the thing. Nobody, see, it's just like love. It don't make a lot of sense. Just like it don't make a lot of sense for your house not to be a safe space. You pay rent there or you pay a mortgage there. Yet you're something like a prisoner. Your home is on restriction and you pay for your home. That ain't right. That ain't right. We're about to get on the out of here, y'all. We're about to get on the out of here. Can y'all please hit the like button? Please. We got 2 likes. Come on, man. Can we get a... Can I get a like or 2? Can we get the likes up to like at least 6? Okay. Ashton J. Crazy said, okay, all right, you in Chicago. Okay. So y'all just an hour behind us. Y'all on Central Time. All right, cool. That's what's up. All right, but yeah, when your home is not a safe space, love will make you do a lot of crazy things. It'll make you be with somebody that's bad for you. It might make you reject somebody that's good for you. You just never know. But one thing is for sure, it'll take you there. It will take you there. Your home is not a safe space. And the thing is, moving from that home is not going to make it any safer because you're going to be moving with the same person that made the space unsafe. Bust that. Stacy White says, be safe and I will see you next week. By the way, Stacy, was your birthday yesterday or is it today? I know it's right around now. You know what I mean? I know your birthday is around now, Stacy. Happy birthday to you. Any way it go, happy birthday to you. I appreciate it. Please hit the like button, y'all. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. All right, we're about to get on up out of here. Let's do these birthday shout-outs. We have some birthday shout-outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious. Okay, all right, it's coming up February 5th. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking it first. All right. And they deserve to be acknowledged, so let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECC. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECC. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECC. They get number 1 out the box. And by the way, thanks, Don Ray, for the like. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of y'all for coming through and representing. All right, that's what's up, Ashton J. Crazy, January 17th. All right, happy belated birthday to you. I appreciate that. All right, Mondi Lamartiniere turning 38 years old today. And also my brother, Victor Womack. That's my blood brother, too. Turning 67 years old today. That's crazy. I can't believe it. All right. And also Tiance Brown turning 37 years old today. And Octavia Pollard, happy birthday to you. And Ballsy Lady, happy birthday to you. And La Relambia Ms. Wayne, happy birthday to you. And also Debbie Thompson turning 76 years old today. And Emma Santos turning 28 years old today. And Sherilyn Rose turning 58 years old today. and Anthony Witherspoon turning 69 years old today. And CT born, Philly raised. That's Connecticut born, Philly raised. Happy birthday to you. My girl Lakeisha Carter turning 42 years old today. And Cherie Smith, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my girl Angela Smith. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious, glorious, glorious February 2nd. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. So y'all go rock out, rock on, and do the damn to damn, the rock out, and do the damn to damn, do the damn thing. Hey, yo. Also, good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, listen, if your house is not a safe space, you have to find a way to make it safe. I'm not talking about safe and, for people who are just coming in, I'm not talking about safe in terms of, whether you have weapons in there or whether people can come in and hurt you or steal from you or anything like that. If you are not living in a place where you can talk, where you can express, where you can, pour your heart out, where you can tell the truth or even a lie, your home is not a safe space. And you need to take steps to make it safer. You shouldn't be at the crib and be being judged or surveilled or, it's like Big Brother is watching you. It shouldn't be like that. What's going on, Masterpiece? Thanks for coming through. And also, Ligma, you say you don't care? Okay, that's cool. And Dima, Apachev, I appreciate that. Appreciate you coming through. Care Bear, once again. And thanks, Masterpiece. I appreciate it. Like I said, man. Hit the like button, y'all. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I appreciate it. Mucho. But make sure that y'all make your house a safe space. If you are living in an unsafe space where you can't talk, where you can't express yourself, and let me, before I get out of here, let me tell y'all why it's important to be able to express yourself at home. You know how it is when you keep having to bottle up your feelings, when you want to say something and you're not able to say it, when you let everybody else say whatever they want to say, express themselves the way they want to express themselves. But when it comes time for you to be able to say something, you always have to hold back. You always have to bite your tongue. You always have to watch what you say. You always have to be on point. You always have to be the diplomat. You always have to be the sophisticated one. You always have to be the one who is the passive one. Not necessarily passive, but you're always the one who lets everybody else have their way and you don't get a chance to have yours. And we only talking about being able to express yourself. When you keep having to watch what you say or never be able to say what you really think or what you really feel, after a while, it's going to make you bitter. It's going to make you angry, and it can come out in the worst way. You shouldn't have to seek therapy because you can't talk in your own house. And when all you do in a therapy and with a therapist is say what happened in your life or say how you feel or what you think. You should be able to do that in your own crib. Cluster not found. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. All right. Let's get on up out of here. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through. I really, really do. Like I said, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show. We will be back later on today, 1 p.m. We will be back for another Daily Go Getimism show, Urban Therapy with Sun show. So I'd appreciate it if y'all come through 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I mean? Wherever you are, just find that time. But we will be here tomorrow at 1. All right, before I go, Rissy says she has a question. What's your question, Rissy? And then we out. got a little delay. Ashton, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Appreciate the like. Appreciate the subscribe. Okay, Izzy. She said, could you say hi, Charlotte? It's my birthday. Just did it. Appreciate it, Masterpiece. Appreciate it. All right, Rizzy. I mean, come on. I'm about to hit the button. Going once, going twice. Thank y'all for coming through. Okay, the question. I have been vaping and I want to know how to stop. Man, the same way you stop smoking cigarettes is the same way you stop vaping. But that shit dangerous. Any smoke going into your lungs, especially if it has tobacco in it. Long-term effects. Holler at y'all later, man. I holler back. Appreciate you. One love, baby.